How is it going? It's a nice dreary winter's morn. It is cold and wet outside. You know what? It's nice and well, it's nice here. And we're gonna play some Divinity. Got my old friend Earl Grey here. Earl Grey, hot.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new master? You are kind, but I can never be free again. Not true. Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
The creaking of the ship.
Once. But that time has passed.
The sails overhead.
Majesties, they tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity. Of course, wherever there is sea, I...
The ship's awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
Let's see.
Dying to hear them. Meister Siva, we'd better not leave her waiting. She's at a place called Driftwood. You'll probably find it quite comfortable.
Getting it done, come hell or high water. Like we both,
Let's see. Hey.
Well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course. A floating nest, surrounded on all... Well, yes, of course, we... Still, I must admit, you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate. No! Yes, it seems our... How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Turned into the slaves of warmongers.
I love Sir Laura. All right, friends. We're gonna go get Fane. Because I would have Fane as part of our group. I believe he is right over here. Yes.
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient. Livewood, you have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht. I knew you people were barbarians. Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore. Well, you see, I have a rather pressing...
The skeleton breaks off mid-sentence as he notices your hand. He pulls out a notebook, flicking through it.
Physical contact, voice lowered, coil looks. Good heavens. Is this a mating ritual? Why, that would be excellent.
Fuck yeah, let's do this.
About this for some time. The social interactions, the expectations, the mechanics. Come now, let's begin immediately. I shall compile my notes afterwards.
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen.
Let's do this. Fuck yeah. Oh, and then there was skeleton booning.
Well, that was most unusual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think... It's just... that thing you did with your tibia, it was quite unexpected. My goodness. It was certainly an experience, but I must admit I was expecting something more. Not from you. Certainly not from you. It's just that well, I felt nothing. Neither the warmth of your touch nor the fire of your passion. I may as well have been churning butter. Really? Even the part where you... My goodness.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. You can hear him muttering something about highly unorthodox, lack of sensation, and coccyx. You ponder his words as you pick up the last of your belongings. You're almost sure that's what he said.
A team? What an interesting prospect. You certainly seemed capable in Fort Joy. And a companion on... Very well. I am open. I believe you normally spit on your palms to seal agreements. But I seem to lack the fluid. Very well. Let's be off.
And there we go. Okay. Alright. I do need to get him rested, though. Because he is not... As far as, health goes, he's not in a good way. Now. So, I will go where I know the only bed place is. Anybody else? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the door's open. Huh. Interesting.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung.
Haha.
I'll keep an eye on the Red until the cage is locked again.
Let's see. Nope. I like Sir Dedham's. Let's see. We can use... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
All right.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Gotta get him some better gear for sure. All right.
The ship is awake. We have to make good on our escape.
Well, what have we...
A slow, toothless...
To driftwood, then. It most certainly is. Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the God-woken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them.
Yeah. Everyone was pretty sad about it too.
The capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
Oh, dear, dear, oh no, dear. Oh
I
man.
respect your metal, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons. But you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
We are ready.
Yes, but...
I swear.
Very well. Goodbye. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You, act!
Dear no.
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safe. Show us what you can do.
Godwoken.
I'll take... Beautiful blade.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
Go.
will not take me again, Dallas.
Oh. Miss? You motherfucker, man.
Die.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
Don't stop. It's working.
Hell yeah. No, don't do it.
Almost there. A little longer.
With the help of the half-demon malady, the God-Woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
Of course we did. Oh, damn.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
Mm-hmm.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us.
Is that a tree? What's hanging from it?
Something silly, no doubt. Let's see.
Must be a way across.
Oh, like that, eh?
The gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
Ralik hangs limp from the tree, cursed branches constricting him, snake-like from foot to shoulders. His helmeted head hangs slack at his side, but a barely audible wheeze rasps from his lips.
Hurry!
Ever-tightening cursed branches constrict the great dwarven god Duna. His eyelids flutter, and his face, bluish and bloated, nods. Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving. You think you see a tear run down her cheek. You lean in. That's no tear. It's sauce. The shimmering liquid is seeping from her wounds and dripping to the ground below her. Before you hangs a great ethereal orc, his face twisted in a knot of pain as cursed tendrils constrict him. Tight coils wrap Tyr Sendelius from head to foot. His still face is set to a glowering sneer. Cursed tendrils tighten around Zolstissa. Her lips are moving, but no words seem able to escape her lips. A small, stout imp winces under the countless cursed threads that bind her.
Well, this is a bunch of shit. Bunch of fucking bullhickey. Okay. I wonder, I don't know. Like, you know what? Knowing this game, I bet they would let me fucking attack them. I bet they would let me kill the gods. That would be hilarious. It would be hilarious, and therefore I bet you can do it. But I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna do that. Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here.
A small, stout...
Has it turned on us or just lost its mind?
Well, this appears to be the way to go. Whoa!
Oh, how pensively. Ask away, Shield. A giant, sure, beautiful fake. But someday, the great acorn will... Indeed!
That appears to be the way to go, but there's no way I can... It won't let me do it. Yeah, I don't get this, guys. There's only one other place that I could go, but it's not letting me. I know this must be frustrating to watch, but I can assure you it's even more frustrating to play. Wait a minute, what?
Ralik hangs limp from the tree. Cursed branches his helmeted head.
Hurry! Bring my champion.
Begone. Begone from here. Ugh. Where is my champion?
Your whispered blessing slithers up the tree, cutting the heavy, dark vines that hold Amadia in place. She jolts awake with a gasp, golden light pouring from her.
My child! Oh, my dear child. Blessings be that you are here. Blessings be that they did not get you too.
She flinches away from your...
No, do not. Child, I know you mean well, but please, it is not necessary. The forces of the Void have done their worst for now. I knew I was right to trust in you, even the other gods.
She pauses, looks over her shoulder and sees the others hanging from the tree, all but lifeless for the first time.
My brothers! My sisters! This is perfect. Just so. If we hurry, perhaps we can steal victory before they can cause us too much trouble. These misguided fools would sacrifice this world to the very forces that us strung up like so much fruit.
Can we kill them?
No, we are the only hope to save this world. You and I alone. But we must hurry. The Void is close. It is so close. It begins within. You use but a fraction of your tremendous power, but you must unlock the rest. And then, you must ascend to divinity.
Sure.
Once Lucian the Divine united the powers of the Seven against the Void, he led the people of Rivellon to glory. Now, my child, you will do the same. But unlike Lucian, you will not fail.
She starts to answer, but her eyes change, turning from their gentle glow to a dark shimmer. She looks up and gasps.
No, I see it. The horror. Fly, my child. Fly.
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning ice pumps through you like a curse, and then...
Ah! Owie! Ah, the burning cold. Okay. Oh, shit balls.
Where is everyone?
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
The gods are dead. Long live the Godwoken.
If the Seven should indeed come to nothing, I'll be ready to take their place.
Cool.
I've got my weapon. I've got my wits. And now, I've got a new enemy. If the Void wants me, well, I say let it come. I'm ready.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that was a nightmare.
Yeah, damn right. Alright, holy shit. Let's see, let's go. I'm gonna go talk to the Lady Vengeance here.
This place is strange. I cannot bear you away from here. You must find other means so that we can leave. The one who brought us here. The demon that wears the face of my kin. Only she can set the course back to the land of the living. She is here still. I can feel her.
Okay. Well, let's go find her.
Where is everybody?
Hidden away somewhere, safe from the storm, I hope.
Not a soul down here. Just stillness.
Oh, this jerk off is gone. There we go.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. Seekers dead, Alexander missing, God-woken passengers deceased. And unless you want to die too, we need to go. Now. There's no time. I can't brace yourself. This a lot.
Ooh.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast.
Nice.
The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
What of the gods? Hanging like the ripe fruit, what I saw. Hope everybody's having a good morning.
solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight suddenly illuminates your surroundings. As you look around, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine coaxes the bones of your skull and hands to tighten pleasantly.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon. Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the dead, realm of divinity. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Desperate how? I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any god-woken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister. As have I, but not in the ways a true god-woken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm. And you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your little old onesie. No devices, no gimmicks. When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it. Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be shopping? Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me. But I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Be right back. Alright. Step on that puke.
Damn it, is nowhere safe. Red-robed lunatics at sea, those void-woken seedlings in the swamp. It all points to the great acorn. It's coming, Quercus! What if it's too late, hmm? What if at least here?
You know that
The squirrel, they plan to inherit... The Knights of Together. Yes, but does it understand that we could be wiped out at any moment? Does it understand? Well, yes,
the squirrel
now, if the shield...
All right. Yep. He's got... gave him comeback kid. Now... Last but certainly not least. Nice. I always did love that one. Let's do that. Nah, let's do bigger and better. All right. Sir Diddums. A shovel, don't I? Somewhere? Oh, I have a tormented soul. That's... An eyeball. Couple of skulls, man. So much stuff. Alright. We'll sort through that crap later. Let's see. Oh no! Goddamn glitchy McGlitcherton there. Look at that. Oh, that's... Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Try to kill that glitch. Nope. Okay.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin.
Yep.
And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
Let's see.
Up to you. You know where I am if you think of anything.
Let's see.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight.
Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
All right, well, I believe I can help with that.
Bloody ring. It's loose. Get off me and stay off. Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal. Ah, this is perhaps the first intelligent question you have asked. After all, one should always try to learn from one's betters. My people are a race far beyond anything that exists in the world. We craft wonders to last through the ages. There are rumors that I was trying to but wherever the artifacts of my people are, There is a great variety among our people. Some are. This is what makes you such an abomination. You look almost exactly like every other creature of your race. Doubly so, now that you're dead. Walking through this world is as... no offense, of course. No. No, I should not. Not yet. Not until I know what truly... And, after all, I am still here. Despite the...
All right. Let's see.
Not much of a landlubber, but sometimes I get no choice in the matter. Besides, there's business to take care of. I don't know. I've never been one for worshipping. But, then he showed himself.
Yes? Is it an audience you desire?
He sighs.
Oh, if I must. The long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon. Because I invited her in. You clearly have a heart. I am a prince. I lived in the... That is the problem. Bring me information. I had it all.
He fucked a demon.
And frankly, I got bored. Exactly. If I could not... Miraculous. I summoned, conversed. My mind rejoiced. Now, so you do comprehend. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the White Library Tower. Regret. What happened? One moon, there was no light. And I tried to move. She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra, but then suddenly it's as if time ground to something deep inside me welled up. A power. Then she screamed. A scream. The Imperial Guard... I believe the phrase...
All right, well, let's go up here. See if I can take the helm. Yep. Ooh. Ha! Interesting. Oh, I forgot. Regeneration hurts me because I'm dead. I am a Sir Dedimus, after all. Alright.
Reaper's Coast lies nearby. When you are ready to sail elsewhere, I shall bring you there. The wood. I am so freedom when I was an ancestor.
Alright, boys. Let's go. Ah, see now. I'm dead, so poison will heal me and Fane. And will of course just kill everything else.
The angelic figure stands upon a mosaic that depicts a dragon, or a leviathan. Your body is still...
Cool. Ooh. Poison all over the fucking place. God damn. Oh no.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
All right, well. Let's see. Uh,
What happened here?
Oh shit! How the hell did that happen? It keeps happening. Okay. Okay. Coolie.
Magister Caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up.
No,
Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
Light as driftwood soft, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Shh, lass. I know you're all afraid. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and tell me what happened?
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Voidwoken, you mean? Poor thing. No wonder you were scared. I'd be scared too.
Those... yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. my boss, Lohar, will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Lohar, eh? Where will I find this boss of yours?
Oh, well, you'll find him in Effie's Emporium, neath the Black Bull. He's a fine man. A little gruff, yeah. But he's the only one in Driftwood wanting to help and not hurt.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wrecker's Caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Well, let's loot. Yeah. Cool. It's a puddle of fucking source. Okay, let's loot these bodies, guys. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh. No. Oh.
That doesn't sound promising, does it?
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Oh, Ma! Are you all right? Ma! Huh? There was a fight. They killed everyone. And my Ma got 'em to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other. You will. Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right? Yeah.
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and
I'll keep distracting him. No way.
He performs a divine order salute.
Now go out, Ma. Ma, can you hear me?
Listen, the kid's screwed. Like his mother's dead. She's a void-woken chow by now, for sure. For sure. Faux show.
The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls.
Not too out. Just looking for someone. Seen Ben Mesd. Too bad.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Halt! What word do you bring?
The younger one grows pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
You ever think about running off, like Barnby and Sandy?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he called.
Alright, guys, I'm going to call that a sesh for now. We'll definitely be back in a little bit with some more
Yeah.
RPG goodness with Divinity.
Of course I'm right.
Later.
Stick with me, kid.